Alright, welcome back to another PvP Pet Battle video. Linica here, and I'm issuing myself a challenge to beat the quest, the very best quest. I think it's just called the very best. Regardless of what it's called, I'm going to try to beat it for the level 25 stone, since it is right now the Sign of the Critter event. And my challenge is to beat it with an Elekk Plushie on my team. So, I'm going to be starting off with a Slithershock Elver and a race MiniZep. Two decent pets. Not that great, not too bad. He has an unborn fetus, apparently, so I will start with my MiniZep to hit him with a decoy and fire a missile at his face. Since I have no heals on any of my pets, I want to utilize my Elekk Plushie as much as possible. So I will go ahead and throw up my cute as a button. It is a 25% chance to dodge, so that can be useful situationally. I can't actually dodge Curse of Doom with that, so it's pretty good. His speed is 257, so he is still... No, sorry, his speed is 322, so I am actually faster with my Slithershock Elver. So, I will probably go ahead, bring in my eel here. I could go ahead, stay in on my Elekk Plushie and spam cute as a button to have a 25% chance to dodge his Curse of Doom, but it is only 25% chance, so probably not worth it. I will go ahead and use my dodge. My dive, just for the cooldown. It is okay. I happen to know that this guy runs Stampede already. Tried this challenge before, actually, with some really overpowered teams. Overpowered teams that had, what is it called? Elekk Plushies, but still obnoxiously overpowered teams. And even though I'm running an Elekk Plushie, I still went 5-1 just because they were such obnoxious pets. So I'm going to try this challenge now with pets that aren't obnoxiously OP. Go ahead and deep bite him again. I believe 2 more will kill him. 280. He is invincible, so I may as well switch. Oh, I meant to switch into my Elekk Plushie. That's really okay, though. I don't mind at all. I'll go ahead and kill him here. I think I have a good chance to beat him. 154 will not kill him, so I do want to go ahead and missile his face. Poor bunny. And I'm faster now for one more turn. 520 speed, that's pretty good. So I'll go ahead and throw down my decoy. Yeah, he's bringing in his Unborn Val'kyr. Not wasting his cooldowns this time, so pretty smart of him. I'll go ahead and missile him while I still have a decoy up. And then I will switch into my Elekk Plushie this time. With my overpowered teams, I was always keeping my Elekk Plushie in the middle because that is technically the most strategic place. You want a pet that is good against a Fiendish Imp in your first slot always, and then you want your second slot to be whatever else you want to basically agree to take, to soak damage with. I think I can survive, so I will go ahead and itching for a stitching. I dodged, that's pretty nice. That'll increase my chances of living through the dots. Wait, Oh, it's just doing 390 because I'm a human. Sorry. I'm an aquatic right now on the front line. I'll go ahead and deep bite him. He will be faster than me if he throws up his frost shock, so I'll dive. Oh, and my Elekk Plushie did die. Alright, well that is a bummer, but I should be okay. Kind of tempted to... Like that deep freeze just hits me so hard, and it still does have a 25% chance to stun. I will go ahead and switch anyways because it shouldn't stun me. Well, it did crit me though. I will decoy. I might have been better off going for the 50-50 chance of going first there just to do a little more damage to him. But I think it will be okay in the end. I should go ahead and overtune here, because if he frost shocks me, I will be slower than him, and he will be able to kill me with a takedown. His Kun-Lai Runt is power, so it hits very hard. Alrighty. I should kill him with a deep bite. Oh, I do have to go ahead and use my dodge. That's a bummer. Kind of debating. No, I'm gonna use my dodge now. I was thinking about using dive first, but if I have to have one of those two cooldowns later on against the Valk up again, I'd rather have dodge. I am aquatic, so I should be able to survive pretty well against his undead damage. Ooh, I actually really wish I hadn't used my... Okay, well I crit, so I should be okay. How many more? Yeah, I should kill him in one more. I'll go ahead and hit him here, because no matter how hard he hits me, he shouldn't kill me, and I'll be able to dodge now on his undead round. So it looks like it's going to be my first win using an Elekk Plushie. Doing my 5 wins with my Death Knight right now. So win number 1 achieved. Probably just create teams as I go, based on what the queue's throwing at me. So it would be good to have an undead pet, since he does have that humanoid, and that can be kind of scary. Don't want to use an overused undead pet though, so what have I got? Well, I very much like the oh, this is a pet I don't use very much. I'll use a Fossilized Hatchling. Good undead damage. If I run into aquatics, I'll be in trouble, so I should probably have a flyer as well. Or just something with flying type abilities. What have I got with flying type abilities? You know, I think I will go ahead and use it doesn't have flying type abilities with this build, but I will use my Speed Nether Fairy Dragon for this next match. I don't think I'll save these teams. They are not going to be the most competitive, and if I run into really challenging teams, I will not be able to beat them with only 2 pets, most likely. If I run into that last guy, I might not actually beat him. His, what do you call it? Yeah, his Kun-Lai Runt is quite a monster. Alright, well, I should do okay against him. I think my best strategy is just to start out with my Nether Fairy Dragon. Start off with an Evanescence. Go ahead and use a Moonfire to do a little bit of damage to him. And then of course I want to go ahead and bring in my Elekk Plushie to soak up his haunt. Don't want to take that damage with my useful pets. He likes to bring in his rabbit next. Okay, he's bringing in his humanoid. That's pretty smart, actually. Because I'll just play around his cooldowns with his rabbit. I will go ahead and switch right into my Fossilized Hatchling and spam Bone Bite till he switches out, because he doesn't have a stun for me. I kind of expect him to switch right now. He has a rabbit that does, yeah, that's not surprising. I'll go ahead and use my Bone Storm. I hope he uses his dodge. That would be great. Okay, he's not using his dodge. Playing smart. And at this point, I don't even think it's worth it. It's worth the heal because I do have Moonlight, so I will heal slightly more than he did damage. And now I definitely want to go ahead and switch into my Elekk Plushie. Oh, he dodged now. Well, huh. Unfortunately, I do always switch into my Fossilized Hatchling, so I kind of want to wait until he switches out, which he might not do, unfortunately. He might switch right now. I don't know. If I was him, I would just keep smacking. Yeah, he's going to keep using his bunny. I'll go ahead and Moonfire, since I think he'll switch now. I think he's going to save his bunny for later. That would be the smart thing to do. And if he hits me with one round of Stampede, that's fine with me. I'll go ahead and dodge the second too. Okay, yeah, that's what I predicted, so. I have to really kind of play some mind games since I am 2v3ing him. Want to go ahead and dodge. I really don't have a great matchup against his humanoid with my dragon, so that's kind of scary. I want to use my racial, but I shouldn't. I will go ahead and instead bring in my Elekk Plushie to soak whatever damage he does here. And go ahead and use my dodge. Might not be able to pull this one off. I'll go ahead and switch now, just to go ahead and throw out another Bone Storm. I think I can get one more Bone Storm off before kicking the bucket, and it does do good damage to his Kun-Lai Runt. Unfortunately, he will probably bring in his rabbit here, so I think I can get away with a heal. Let me see. If he triple hits me, I cannot get away with that heal, so I'll have to go ahead, bring in my Elekk just to soak the damage. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't stay in. He's stampeding me. That would mean the haunt would kill me in one more turn. So I will bring in my Nether Fairy Dragon here. Fortunately, he is locked into his stampede, so I will, of course, start stacking up Arcane Blasts. I think the next one kills him, but I'm not sure. It's actually kind of a really important move, so I think I will play it safe and kill him. I think if Moonfire was still up, I would Have killed him with the second Arcane Blast, but I could not depend on that with... Yeah, it'd only be... It would be pretty close. Honestly, I should have tried to calculate that, but, you know, it's okay. If he beats me, it's okay. I think my best bet is to go ahead, hit him with this. I am slower than... Oh, okay, I really just have to go for the 50-50. I went first, and that won me the game, for sure. If he had gone first, he would have stunned me. I would have died. Very close game, but I don't think he will be able to beat me now, because I do still have an undead racial available. Alrighty, and I literally won that by a coin toss. I'm guessing I'll queue into him again, so I'll try to think of a team that does pretty well against him, that doesn't use OP pets. Obviously I want something that can do good against the, how do you call it? Not a great pet, but he could do pretty good. Mr. Wiggles. Is, you know what? He might actually do just fine. He has a heal. He has a possible stun. And he does hit hard against humanoids, so he might be pretty good against the... How do you call it? The rabbit, because of headbutt, and the humanoid. And then I kind of want an aquatic. I don't want strong versus aquatic. I want the type aquatic. What do I want though? Hydraling's pretty. I mean, yeah, Hydraling's pretty decent. He could do good against. He's not great, but he's okay. Do I want to use a purple puffer? Is that overkill? I really like the purple puffer. I like him a lot. I think I'll use the purple puffer and go ahead and queue. I really hope for a rematch because this is designed to do good against him, but by no means do I expect this team to destroy him or anything. Oh, there's a quest over here. While the queue is rolling, I will go ahead and pick this up.
Press on.
I need to play my Death Knight.
There's work to be done.
I'll probably... Oh, I can't even do anything right now. Probably go Blood. Although Frost is fun. Alrighty, and we do have a rematch. Obviously he's going to know I'm the same person since I'm running an Elekk Plushie. He likes to open up with his Unborn Val'kyr, so I don't have a dodge this time. But I ought to do fine soaking up his dots with my purple puffer. Since I do have a heal and I take 50% less, or what is it? 33% less from his undead dots. In addition to 50% for my aquatic racial. For all dots. I think I will go ahead, hit him with a pump here. And if he brings in his rabbit, I'll be fine. If he brings in his Kun-Lai runt, I just have to switch, honestly. I'll probably throw up a heal to be safe. Alright, cool deal. Cool deal. Oh, no, he's going to stampede me, though. I have to switch into my Elekk Plushie because he's about to... Yeah. Oh, he dodged. Okay. Well, it wasn't worth the risk. I will go ahead and switch into my Mr. Wiggles. He's going to get himself locked into a stampede, so I will hit him hard with a headbutt. Can't stun him, but that's okay because it does do a lot of damage. And I'll probably go ahead and just heal and switch. I can't switch into my purple puffer because if he spams flurry, he will actually kill me. So for now, I will switch into my Elekk Plushie and wait things out. I can always bring him back in after my Shattered Defenses is over. I will... Is he going to dodge? I mean, he has to know I can't attack him, so there's no reason for him to dodge. Yeah, he's just going to do damage. That's okay. I think I'll go ahead and itch in for a stitch in here. And my strategy is to bring in him. He knows I hit him hard with a headbutt, so I 100% expect him to dodge, which will allow me to heal. Alrighty. Read like a book. That's one thing I have to say about Disco Doggy whenever I'm playing against him, is he is the most unreadable player ever. He's just so hard to figure out what his strategy is. Alright, so that's a heal. I kind of just want to switch back into my Elekk Plushie. If I can play like that again and trick him into using his dodge, I can get another heal on my purple puffer. Well, that works too. He doesn't do enough damage for me to have to worry about his Stampede. Stampede's really not that good. It's okay because it can break decoys. Yeah, I'm a little bit higher health. Didn't really gain that much, but it's okay. I'll switch into my Plushie. Having to kind of play rather annoying, but it's okay. I will itch in for a stitch in right off the bat. Bring in my my pig. I kind of predict he'll dodge here. Yeah, I probably should have just brought in my purple puffer, but it's really okay. Maybe he'll go for a stampede. No. I'm glad he didn't. Like, that would not be all that smart, because I'm just switching out of his actually at this point I don't have that much health left with my Elekk Plushie. I can soak a deep freeze and that's about it. He should switch right now. I really hope he switches. I mean, for his sake, obviously. Alrighty, a stun would have been nice, but it's okay. Kind of think it'll be fine for me to bring in my purple puffer. Should be able to get off a heal before he brings in his rabbit. And yeah, almost full health. Will take damage from dots, but it will only take me down to about half health, so I should be okay. I think he'll bring in his rabbit now. He wants to go for that stampede combo. So he might dodge first, but I just can't risk it. So I will go ahead and bring in my Plushie. Yeah, he's going for flurries? Okay. Well, I kind of want to save his health, so I'll bring in my Mr. Wiggles. He has a dodge available, so obviously I cannot afford to waste my headbutt if he uses it. He did use his dodge, okay. I can heal while he's doing that. Those dots are still doing quite a bit of work. His dodge will be gone now. If he was running Burrow, I do not think I could beat him with this team. I would probably have to bring out a tier 1 pet. Because these pets really are not bad. Like, okay. I think it's worth it to go ahead and kill his Unborn Valk. He is saving his Dust Bunny's remaining health, so... okay, I'll switch into him. He takes weak damage, and I'll heal. I kind of think he'll bring in his... oh, he's bringing in his rabbit. Okay. Good deal. He's going to go ahead and... I want to go ahead and start surging him. The reason I was saving my purple puffer this whole time is because he was a great tank for unborn Valk dots. And my purple puffer is particularly useless against the Kun-Lai Runt. So I kind of expect him to switch right here. Okay, well, his not switching is really going to hurt him, because now his Dust Bunny is within kill shot range. He can't stun my critter, so that's the good news. I am faster than him, so I can go ahead and afford to throw up a heal. He went for the stun. I want to go ahead and bring in my Elekk Plushie just for basically having a free switch into my pig. I will go ahead and diseased bite him. I may as well go for the possible stun. And a disease bite ought to finish him off. He should have frost shocked me so that I would be slower so he could go first. But I'm not complaining because this was a very hard battle to beat him, and I actually... no, I should win for sure. I expect a dodge here, so I'll go ahead and heal. Nope, no dodge. Well, could have finished him off right then and there, but it's okay. Now he'll definitely dodge, because I will literally not do anything except diseased bite. That was a good play there to hold his cooldown, but unfortunately now he does not have it for my fish. Go ahead and go for the headbutt, but I should die. And I will be able to surge him for a very close game. Very close. I expect to re-queue against him, so I will have to think of a new way to have a chance against him without using... I don't want to use a crab or anything. Like, obviously, I could just use an Emperor Crab and... Ooh. No, I don't know if I could pull off a win with a spawn of Gnathus. Maybe I could, but I can't depend on that. You know what I might try? Just for fun, I might try one of my overpowered teams, because this was, of the 4 teams I played, this was the one that I considered fair game. I don't really consider it too... Might get a pet. No pet, that's okay. I consider that fair game to use a clone dance team. Using a bone serpent's pretty overpowered. We do have a rematch. Poor guy's just probably trying to get his 5th win. He always does start with his Valk, so I'm debating using my strategy and taking dots. I think my best bet is to just go ahead, since I do not even get a full clone dance, since he will be haunted. I think it is best for me to go ahead and soak his dots with my plushie. If I dodged his haunt, that would be amazing. But no dodge for me. He'll probably bring in his rabbit here. I'm not sure if I want to bring in my Jademist Dancer. He is faster than my Jademist Dancer. Just in case he does that dodge again. Yeah, for some reason he used a dodge on the last round. before he used it, and the last game before he used his Stampede. I do have that 25% chance to dodge the Curse of Doom, which is why I stayed in then. I think I will... Do I want to bring him in? He does take extra damage from that, and I have no heal. I'll bring in my Jademist Dancer. Acid Rain, just to do a little bit of AoE damage to his Kun-Lai Runt. I did not dodge that at the Curse of Doom, and it hit me hard. It actually activated my magic ratio on the Elekk Plushie. I feel like he's going to go do damage now, so I want to go ahead, bring in my Elekk Plushie, and let him die. And then I will start my strategy. Now that he doesn't have his Haunt, I will be able to do the AoE damage. Maybe he'll dodge here? Yeah, he did dodge. So I will go ahead and bring in my Jademist Dancer. Throw up a Rain Dance. I really don't know if I'll be able to pull off a win against him. He's playing his rabbit much smarter than he was previous games. Kudos to him. And this is a case where power speed is helping him out. He is faster than me with more power than normal, so it's gonna be very difficult. He's getting triple hits too. If he gets another triple hit, I'm dead. Actually, one more triple hit will finish me off. So I'll have to go ahead and go for the damage, but oh, thank goodness it only double hit. That might be able to give me a chance to win. Okay. A Ghostly Bite will kill his Kun-Lai Runt, so if he makes the mistake of haunting me, I will just Ghostly Bite his Kun-Lai Runt for a quick win. And as it is, he cannot even. Maybe I should have held off just in case he haunted. Really doesn't matter. Yeah, he did not haunt. That was wise of him. So I will throw out a Cyclone just for a possible chance of a tiny bit of extra damage to his Kun-Lai Runt. But the reality is he has to go for the stun. If he doesn't get the stun, I win instantly because my Ghostly Bite will finish him off. No stun. He did have that 25% chance to win. Actually, it was more like a 12.5% chance because he had to go first. He did go first, but no stun for him. Very close game yet again. I believe that's my 4th win. And I'm tempted to just go in like with a really tough team, or maybe a really silly team. But I do want to go ahead and do one more with my Elekk Plushie. Obviously, I have to choose pets with cooldowns to have a chance, so I think I will use the Death Adder. And for my second pet, what have I got? I mean, if I wanted to really beat him, I would use a crab. Actually, even a crab. I want another critter. I just don't want him. I want to be able to avoid being stunned. Maybe I'll use a rabbit. A rabbit could be good. Bush chicken. Huh. Might use the Darkmoon rabbit. He really doesn't hit very hard. But I don't want to be stuck using critter damage versus the humanoid. I think that's what I will end up going with for my final game. Oh, no. Sorry. Obviously, I need my Elekk Plushie to complete my team. And we might be able to go 5-0 with, where is that? With a Elekk Plushie challenge. I don't know. Kind of hope we get another guy. It's a little bit monotonous playing against the same teams. Okay, we have an AoE team, which is very dangerous for me. I unfortunately do not have that critter damage I was thinking about using, so this will be a challenge. I think my best bet is to open with my Death Adder just to blind whatever he might throw at me and throw up a dot. Yeah, he's going for that. When I go ahead and puncture wound, since he is just spamming AoE, I cannot just switch into the back line. Unfortunately, both of my pets are very low health to begin with, so I don't even think it's worth it to switch in and add the bleed. I think I just need to spam Poison Fangs. It's possible I should have waited until my Racial was procced, but unfortunately I really can't wait to do that because my rabbit will also be very low health at that point. I think I will kill him in 2 more attacks after this, so alrighty, my dot does not kill him on the next turn, which is a super bummer. I will probably go ahead and blind him here anyways, though, because what I expect him to do, if he's, well, I expect him to Corpse Explosion. Actually, the smart thing to do would just be to go ahead and cleave. Oh, that was not a good choice. Okay, well, I'm not complaining. I needed that to happen. I will go ahead and bring in my rabbit next. He had no chance to hit me, so using a haymaker was very unwise. I assumed he had Corpse Explosion. But that's okay. That was really what I needed. Would have been smarter for him to use his Nexus Whelpling first, just so that he couldn't be stunned under, how do you call it? Under Arcane Winds. I will be able to dodge his full Mana Surge, so pretty good. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and switch into my Elekk Plushie. I will itchin' for a stitchin' to bring in my snake. Yeah, that was smart of him. He's activating his Racial, but I will be able to blind it, is the good news. Yeah, he wanted to activate his Racial for a full damage Arcane Storm. I'm very glad he was not able to get that off, because it would hurt my 2 good pets really well. 280 plus 280 is 560. I can't do math today. I think it's 560. It kills him, I know that. And I'm out of cooldowns for my snake, so I would like to switch into my Elekk Plushie. I don't know what this disgusting Oozeling thinks it has, but even if it runs the the absorb healing spec, I should be able to kill it. Maybe I should have stayed in one more round. I do have my blinding poison available. Yeah, I was going to use a poison fang anyways. I should be able to take him out. I will go ahead and dot him. And I want to save my puncture wound for later. I don't want to let him dot my snake. So I will go ahead and let him kill my Elekk Plushie. I'm glad he used the dot instead of healing himself. I want to go ahead and dodge. Use a huge sharp teeth to apply the dot. I will go ahead and burrow. At this point, there is nothing he can really do because I do have a Death Adder Hatchling. Yeah. Have a lot of avoidance, so I was scared of his AoE, but his Haymaker allowed me enough health to basically have a lot of control. And I think that's 5-0. 5-0 with an Elekk Plushie on every team. Only used one team that I would really consider OP. Maybe you could consider these two pets OP, but they're really, neither of them are really all that good in Legion. A single Tarot Claw would easily solo these two pets, so yeah. Pretty fun challenge. I don't know if I'll do that for the rest of my level 100 pluses, but had a lot of fun with that. I guess I'll go ahead and choose a quick pet to level Unborn Val'kyr. I actually know the guy who this was named after. Cool dude, but I haven't been in that guild forever. Anyways, go ahead and level up my Val'kyr, and I think I will end that there. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video.